Welcome y'all to another episode 3 of the Bolden Experience podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Deontay Bolden, and this is where we have courageous conversations where your difference truly makes a difference and where boldness meets purpose. And today, y'all, I'm titling this episode called Super Bold because you know what? We have some super bold, fantastic guests who are part of this amazing episode on today. But before we do that, y'all know you got to start the Bolden Experience podcast with a bold prayer. So, God, we just thank you for each and every person that is watching on today, whatever they stand in need of, that you will grant it according to your will. We thank you for this Super Bowl episode, that someone be inspired today to be able to go for their dreams and their aspirations, Father God. We thank you for being in the midst of this conversation, that someone somewhere today will ignite their boldness and pursue their dreams fully. It's in your son Christ Jesus' name we pray. Amen and amen. As you all know, I have to always start out with prayer because that's how we set the foundation here at this Bolden Experience. With that being said, before I get to my guest, I want to leave you all with a bold beginnings. A quote, something that resonates with me throughout the week. I want to make sure I share that with you all. So I said, why not talk about a scripture that really can just ignite some boldness today? So my scripture for you all is Proverbs 28:1. It says, the righteous are bold as a lion. You know, it reminds us that we walk in truth, purpose, and righteousness, and there's no need to fear. Anything that you want to do, do it scared. Do it, with fear, because the moment that you step outside of your comfort zone is when you're going to experience that moment of boldness. Every time I do something, I get scared. I still get scared to record some of these episodes and get on here and talk, but I do it, and I do it, with boldness. So stay true to who you are, maintain your morals, stand confidently, even when the world tries to tell you to stop, keep going. I want to inspire someone out there. Just what you see me doing here, you can do as well. And there's someone out there that needs to start a podcast and get this bold movement going. You just never know, by you being obedient to what God calls you to do, will inspire someone else to be able to be bold and brave just like you. So that's my bold beginning today, and I hope that inspires someone today. But we're going to go ahead and move behind the bold because I got some superstars in the building, and I got to go ahead and make sure I get them on here before they get booked, because they are bold and book out here, you all. I'm excited today. Because these amazing, bold dreamers who are in this room today have just continued to inspire me to continue to be bold. You just never know by just watching someone else's journey and doing what you're doing that is inspiring someone else to, ignite their boldness and continue this movement. So I want to introduce Alayna and AJ Bernard, who are bold and talented duo actors from Richmond Hill, Georgia, who recently landed roles in the upcoming Superman film that was released July 11th. They're also featured on the bold cover of the third bold issue of Bolden magazine, titled Bold Youth. And they're doing some amazing things. And Alayna was one of the stars of my short film called The Skin I'm In, Volume 1, Melanin Melanie. Let's go ahead and just give a bold clap for AJ and Alayna Bernard. How are y'all?
Good.
And we got Mom here as well, who is super mom. We're going to
Hi.
talk to her in a minute, Miss Magdalena.
Hello.
I'm just excited to have you all in the space on today. I'm going to get to Mom, of course, a little bit later, but I want to give you all the time to just introduce yourselves a little bit briefly, individually. Tell everybody how old you are, a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into this conversation.
Well, as he said, I'm Alayna Bernard. I'm 13 years old, and I do gymnastics and dance. And yeah, my favorite color is blue. I love blue.
All right, come on, Blue.
Yes.
My name's AJ. I'm 10 years old. And my favorite color is orange. I love orange so much.
Okay, so we got orange and blue.
Oh, and I like to do for fun is play video games with my dad.
What's your favorite video game, if I can ask?
Probably in my mind, probably Fortnite or GTA.
Oh.
Or on my VR, probably Scary Baboon or Animal Company.
All right. I could tell I'm getting old because I'm like, what is VR? So you're going to have to explain it to me later, or tell me a little bit about it. Video games have changed so much since I was a kid. So, maybe you could teach me some stuff. We'll learn together. Awesome. Thank you, Mom, of
Yeah, of
course,
course.
for also being here and being supportive of me when I asked you to, just bring them on and invited you to be on the podcast. You didn't hesitate at all. You were just like, I want to be a part. I want them to be a part of this. So that says so much about me that I get to get some of y'all time and be a part of this movement. So I want to know, like, what inspired you all to really just get into acting? Was it something in school or what occurred that just made
Well,
you-
like I watch like things on like TV, like movies and like TV shows, and I was like, I want to do that. So I went to my mom, and she was like, okay, I'll see how we can get you into that. And yeah.
And then how I started acting was I saw her doing like an audition. I'm like, can I try? So I tried an audition, and it was like for brother and sister. And like we ride go-karts, and I like to do it. So I was like, can I just stay in acting for a little bit more? So I did it, and then I just stayed in it.
Okay, igniting boldness. Do you remember how old you were when you did your first acting project?
8? Yeah, 8.
Okay.
And I think I was like 5 or 6.
Okay, yeah, I remember. You were probably around that age when you did the skin on that. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, you were one of her very first projects, I want to say, close to one of her very first
Right,
projects. she's done.
yes. And we're going to talk about that because I remember your audition. I want to know what you remember about being on set with that. But that's awesome. So, as siblings in the industry, y'all are definitely inspiring to me because I follow your journey on social media. Every time y'all post something, I like it because I'm just like, I love watching y'all, flourish and grow. Being in this industry, like, how do you all support each other as you're working together on projects, and acting? I mean, what does the support look like for you each other? I know y'all are like y'all number one's cheerleader.
Yeah.
But what is it like working together on sets?
Well, like when he gets an audition, like I kind of like help him with it and like get him ready for it and tell him about it because like I'm the older one and he doesn't like know that much about it, so that I tell him more about his character and he's like, oh no, I get it.
And then like when she does the audition, and then I'm gonna have to do the same audition, she tells me what to do, so I know and like I don't mess up so many times, and that's what I do most of the time, mess up.
Well, that's
You know,
good.
it's okay to mess up, but you don't mess up. You just forget your lines sometimes, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's good. Y'all are helping each other out. I mean, that's what makes y'all siblings. Because at the end of the day, y'all are on these sets, but y'all have each other at the end of the day, and you can lean on each other. And I think that's pretty cool because sometimes there's people who just don't have, a brother or sister to lean on and do lines with. So I think just y'all having each other is just bold and brilliant. Landing the role in the movie Superman. I don't know, like, how it would feel just to be able to just get that call, to be able to say, hey, you got this role, be on set. Like, what was that feeling like? Explain that to me when you got the call.
Well, we were like, whoa. Because we didn't know it was Superman because when we got the audition, I think it was like,
Genesis. It was a code name for Genesis
yeah.
first.
And we were like, oh, okay, it's not Superman, We were just doing it because we thought it was an audition, yeah. And then when we got the call and it was Superman, we were like, oh my goodness, we're going to be on Superman. And it was just like, wow, that's crazy.
When we got the call, I thought it was not Superman and it was Iron Man because they said Ion Man
Yeah.
for what we had to say. So I thought it was going to be an Iron Man movie. So we did the movie, but I realized that I was saying Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man, but I don't know if Iron Man saves you. Is that true? The Iron Man saves you.
What?
No, Iron Man doesn't save you, right?
No.
So right when we got the,
Who saved you?
I don't know,
No,
Who did
AJ.
you work with?
That he forgot.
Superman and Green Lantern.
Oh, there it is.
So right when we got the movie, I was like, "Oh, this is not Iron Man. It's Superman."
Yeah.
So my mom told me it was gonna be the new Superman. So that was crazy.
Oh, I know what
It
he's
was
saying.
pretty
He's
cool.
saying when he got the audition.
when he got the
he's
audition.
like,
Okay, okay,
Iron
okay.
Man doesn't save people.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he's
okay.
trying to
That's
say.
what he's trying to say.
I was like,
Okay.
wait.
That's why I was like, wait a minute. You did the movie. What are you talking about?
So, like, take me, like, your experience a little bit on set, like, when y'all went. Like, this was your first big, like, feature film,
Yeah.
correct? Because y'all have done...
Hers, yes.
Yeah,
But
I know.
Oh, so because you've done, take me, like, on the set. Like, I know you guys, like, had your own little trailer.
Yes.
Like, they just, like, treated y'all like the superstars that y'all are.
Yes, we had like trailers and they would come pick us up because it was like in like a desert area.
Mm-hmm.
So they came to pick us up, and we went down this we went on a ride. And honestly, that ride was my favorite. Like, I honestly loved going down
Like
there.
in a little golf cart.
It was like a little golf cart.
Or a
that
gator. A gator.
It was a gator. Yeah, that was really fun. So it was just like really fun, and like there was always I love crafty, so I want crafty like every second. So
Did you have a favorite food that they
yeah,
had
I
there?
like Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar chips,
Okay.
and they always have those when I'm like on set. I'm like,
I
yes.
love that. What was your favorite? Did you have a favorite memory of being on set?
Probably my favorite memory. I got two actually.
Okay.
My first favorite memory is probably when I saw Green Lantern. My second is probably when I tried on like one of the villain masks on. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he got to try on one of the soldiers, like the other side. So he always, as smooth as AJ is, he always talks to everyone on set. And he got to talk to the other side of the people from the Jarhan people on the other side. He got to talk to the soldiers, and he got to put on one of the soldiers' masks. It's like a big Darth Vader kind of mask, and got to wear it while they were waiting in the tents. I actually have a picture of that. I'll have to send it to you. It's kind of funny. So you can like post it with your little podcast thing. But yeah, it was funny. He got to do that. He also got to play with some dogs in the trailer. I thought that's what you were going to say because you
What
love
dogs?
dogs. In the trailer, in the makeup trailer.
Oh yeah, there were dogs.
Oh yeah, it was like two.
Yeah.
And
Then-
Crypto wasn't the real dog, right? It was like
It was just AI,
Okay.
but he does have a dog.
Yeah,
but
he does.
he's not
James
crypto.
Gunn does have a dog, and it kind of looks like Crypto. He's just not white.
He's like brownish.
And y'all got to meet him as well. How? No.
No, he wasn't on set.
Oh,
but,
okay. He wasn't. Okay.
But Crypto is part, like it's from his dog. So it's,
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But his name wasn't Crypto. It was
I don't know his dog's name. off
he
the top of
told
my head.
he told
He
me.
told us. Yeah, I know. I forgot.
Oh wait, no, my favorite memory. So after he gave us Pez, and he had like this big drawer of Pez, and he was giving us. He was like, y'all can pick out Pez to all the jar.
Jarhamporian.
Yeah, Korean.
That I'm gonna let y'all say it. 'cause I mess it up every time.
Yeah.
Jarhamporian kids.
Yes.
Yeah, James Gunn did, yeah.
Yes.
So there was a scene where they blow up the tanks, and all the kids were at lunch during that time when they were doing that. So when they brought them back from lunch, they showed the kids that scene. James Gunn brought him into the trailer and was like, hey, look what we did while you guys were at lunch. Look how cool it was. And he showed them like a flashback of it. And after he did that, he was like, hey, I have a gift for you guys. And he had like this big drawer of like Pez and the like little toys, and the Pez were like Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and they all got to like choose one, and they still have them at home. It's so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Oh.
they're like, that was their little gift from James Gunn.
It's exciting. I'm so glad that y'all were able to have that experience and be able to be on such a film that's doing incredibly well right now. So you all should definitely be proud of yourselves for all the hard work that you all are doing. AJ, I know you also were in a film with Nick Cannon, Miracles Across 125th Street. So of course this isn't new to you. You are true to this. So tell me a little bit about that experience working with Nick Cannon, because I know Nick Cannon had you laughing.
So me working with Nick Cannon, when I first met him, I didn't know he was like really, really famous.
Okay.
But when my mom told me he was like really famous, I was shocked. So, and then I saw him on other stuff like, I don't even know how to say it, but I saw him on other stuff.
I think you watched him on his show,
Wildin'
Wildin'
Out.
Out. Mhm.
Mhm.
And then it was pretty cool when I like sang the song. I was doing the piano. Well, I didn't really sing the song because I was sick. Somebody else did it.
No, you sang the song.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Remember we went to the recording studio? You sang the song.
But it showed a different person on the screen.
No, it didn't, dude. Those were behind the scenes
Well,
stuff.
Fine. It was cool when I sang it, and then I was like
He was like 5, so he's like, And he said
fake playing the piano.
yeah.
And then it was pretty cool sitting next to a famous person.
Did y'all film in Atlanta? That film?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
And we were filming like in a church. Ish.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
pretty
you
cool.
remember that. I'm glad.
Atlanta is like the new
Yes, it
Hollywood
is.
now, because
Yeah.
I'm like, where did you film it? And it's
So,
like everything.
so the funny thing is, I have a video too. I probably could send it to you. He's like 5 or 6. Again, he has no recollection that Nick Cannon is anywhere famous. He's like literally playing with him, messing up his hair every 5 seconds of the take. And Nick Cannon's like, hey, gotta keep my hair nice. They're gonna keep getting mad at you for like messing up. And they're like, oh, they're just like playing around.
I got a good one. So he actually taught me how to play something on the piano.
He did.
Okay.
And that
Taught me how to
sparked your
play.
interest of liking music.
Yeah, he taught me how to play. What is it?
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh
on
yeah, I
piano.
think I saw a picture of something with you and him like sitting near a piano a while back. But that's a great experience.
Yeah, and it sparked his interest of playing piano. And actually, he's still to this day now, he plays piano, guitar, and sings because of that experience on set with Nick
Shout
Cannon.
out to Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
for that.
so that's,
Boldness.
I know. But what I was going to say is right after that, his sister was like, do you know that you, who Nick Cannon is? And he was like, yeah, he's my dad. Like in the movie, like he was just like, he was just my dad in the TV show. What are you talking about?
Wait, me?
No, Olivia,
Say, huh? I don't remember that.
your other sister.
Awesome.
kinda funny.
But yeah, I'm excited for that experience for you and being able to be on set with Nick Cannon. And shout out to Nick Cannon for igniting that bonus. I want to see some more of your musical talents. Maybe we can see you on stage, playing somewhere. Broadway may come in the future. We'll see what God has in store for you. Alayna, I know you also were in, of course, my film. It's been a while because you've grown so much since
Yes.
then. I be watching, I was like, oh my gosh, she's a young woman now.
Yeah.
But take me back, any memories that you have, because I know this was one of your first projects, being on set with the skin I'm in.
Yeah, my one of the memories I remember off the top of my head is when I got babysit by, I think, my aunt, or it was just a babysitter, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
Ashley, your baby.
Yeah, and we were playing with Barbies, and I liked Barbies back then, so
Yes.
that was fun. And I remember when my mom called me, and I was like trying to do my hair, and it didn't work, so then she had to do my hair, and so yeah.
I remember your audition because I was like, that is who I'm looking for. And I just remember your audition. You always had this confidence, this bold confidence in what you do. And you took direction very well. And you both do, because I work with you all on various projects. And that's what I love about you all. You could tell the passion that you have for what you do. So seeing you grow and blossom into the great, bold, young individuals that you are is no surprise to me. So that was definitely one of my favorite memories of working with you all. But you both stay busy because you both are in school. You're acting, you're doing gymnastics, you're swimming. Great swimmer, by the way. I was like, if I ever need someone to rescue me when I go somewhere and I'm almost about to drown, I'm just going to call AJ. But tell me, like, what do y'all do on times when you just have your downtime and you're just away from everything? Because I know everybody needs a break sometimes from things. What do you do to enjoy
I
yourself?
try to hang out with my friends because I'm so busy. I can't hang out with my friends because on Mondays I have gymnastics, on Tuesdays I have dance, on Wednesday I have gymnastics, on Thursday I have dance, on Friday I have gymnastics, on Saturday I have gymnastics. So it's just like Sundays and then I go to church. So it's just like I try to like fit in to hang out with my friends. So yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow. You just have a book busy schedule.
I
I'm
Forgot
like,
singing in there on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, singing is on Tuesday.
I love it. What about you, buddy?
Me, on Mondays I only have swimming, but now I'm gonna do other stuff. So on swimmings, after swimmings, I just play my video games and I do whatever I want. And then on Tuesdays, I just have karate. And then on Wednesdays, I have black book club and swimming. And then on Thursday, I just have karate
And singing.
and singing,
Oh, and you forgot guitar and piano on Wednesdays.
guitar, piano on Wednesday. And then on Friday, I just have nothing on Fridays.
The Friday.
And then Saturday, Sundays, I'm free.
So what do you do Fridays? Like when you just have nothing, you sleep, you play. I know you say you do
Sometimes
video
I
games.
sleep. Sometimes I play my video games. Sometimes
YouTube.
I do.
YouTube. You watch YouTube.
I watch YouTube.
On your VR.
Wait, actually, on my VR, yes. I do it on my VR. Actually, what I was going to say was that I usually do karates in the morning, so I do stuff
practice
before
at
I
home,
play
too.
my video games.
Okay.
I do stuff before.
Took you a minute to think
Every,
about that.
every
Why are you
single
doing
day,
that? Why are you having to do that? Because you're getting ready for what?
because I'm getting ready for karate, for my black belt.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were going to star in a Karate
Oh,
Kid movie or
that'd be
something.
nice,
I was
right?
like, come on, AJ.
He's testing for his black belt in November.
Awesome. Y'all, and I got to talk to you, Mom. How do you juggle all of this? I'm just going to ask you now, how do you juggle all this? Because I see like they're always busy or they're in things. And I commend you for that because I feel like more kids need to be involved in different things. Because I feel like some kids just have way too much time on their hands. It's like, what are you doing? But I just love how you're just, nurturing them out here to put them in society and have them in all these different things. Like, how do you manage it all?
So my phone calendar is my best friend.
Okay.
Without it, I would be lost, definitely. Like as you saw them say, all their stuff that they do every day, that literally is how we get by day. But definitely having good open communication with all their instructors, letting them know that they do all these different things and that we want to encourage them to be able to do all those things. I actually just had a conversation yesterday with her gymnastics and dance teacher because we had a conflict on Mondays where both of her things conflicted, where she wasn't going to be able to be at both practices at the same time, and I was needing to be able to come up with a way for her to be able to still do both things where we're going to have to drop one. And she became very upset because she still wants to be able to do both things because she loves both sports and she has friends in both sports. That would be very sad to see her leave. And so we were able to thankfully come up with an accommodation that we're able to going to have to do privates now on Sunday. She no longer has a free Sunday, but but she'll do privates on Sunday for gymnastics to be able to go to dance all day on afternoon, or not all day, but all afternoon on Sunday or Mondays for dance, and then just do gymnastics on Sunday. But that's how I just have open communication with her instructors, do what I can to make it work, and our schedule. And then my husband, he's not here right now because he's watching our doggy, but but he helps me obviously juggle our crazy schedule with two kids because he's just as busy as she is with his karate and piano and guitar and.
But his close is close. Like his
all his
karate,
stuff is close.
But mine's is like my gymnastics is 30 minutes away. And then dance is 15 minutes away. Yeah. It's my stuff is far.
And I also try to find, so his piano and guitar is right around the corner from her gymnastics on Wednesdays, which is right when she gets out. So it's right there. So when she's getting out of gymnastics, he's doing that. So it's close. So I try to coordinate things around each other and schedule it. And even with his swim is right down the street from her gymnastics. His karate is down the street from her dance in our neighborhood. So I try to do that. I go crazy, but
You're
our singing
super
is
mom.
the same person.
yeah, they both go to the same singing teacher, which was So that's what we do. We try to make it work. My husband says always keeping them busy, but the way I look at it is, they're only young once. They only get these opportunities once in their life, and we're here to nurture them to be.
And it keeps them focused.
Yes, it keeps them focused
busy.
and busy.
And what I always say, because I talk to my mom all the time, I was like, they're in so many different things, but I feel like you're giving them an opportunity to explore all these different things, to be able to figure out what it is that they want to do. Because, hey, it may be a decision where they be like, I want to step away from acting, but I want to get into gymnastics.
Yeah.
Or I want to swim. And you're giving them providing them with these opportunities. So I just commend you as a parent. Like, when I look at great parents, I think about you and your husband, and, I think you're just doing a fantastic job with these amazing individuals here. We can give a bold clap for that.
Thank you.
I love great parents, and I just love what you're doing with them. But what's a bold lesson you all have learned? You've been on all these sets, and you're having these experiences as young, actors, and, I'm going to say future young entrepreneurs, and so many great things that you guys are doing right now. What's a bold lesson? What's one of your greatest lessons that you've learned, maybe in gymnastics or being on set? Achieving all the great things that you've achieved right now. What's a lesson that you've learned?
You can go first because I have to think about this. I have to remember what.
Probably never, ever mess up a line on set.
Never mess up a line on set. Okay.
Why? Because time's money. Right.
Time. If you take more time away, you take money away.
So that's just preparing you to get it right and study your lines. Do y'all have a study technique that you do with lines?
We do it before we go to bed, and then when we wake up, we remember most of the lines.
Okay. Because I know for me, it's just repetition, in my
We
head.
do it if we're in the car, we do it every 30 minutes. Then after that, we do it every 20 minutes, then 10 minutes.
What?
Yes.
No.
Then we do it in the morning and nighttime.
AJ said he got his own routine. Okay?
She's like, what? No, we
Morning,
don't.
morning, afternoon, and nighttime. And then when we get up, morning, afternoon, nighttime. And then we keep on.
That's a lot of times.
Awesome. So is there a bold lesson that you learned?
I'm trying to remember the line. I think it's like when God closes one door, He opens the next, something like that.
Okay.
Because I lose a lot on jobs that I've gotten, like not getting a pilot picked up, getting taken out of a movie, and all that, or like they cutting my scene before we go do like a thing. So I'm like, okay, he closes the next door, he's gonna open another, and he did. He got me on the Lifetime movie that I was on, Superman. So.
I was going to ask you that. Definitely were ahead of the game, and I love it because, sometimes, what is it like being in the industry that, you face a lot of rejection. And sometimes certain people can't handle the rejection. But I love the fact that, you are learning that, when God closes one door, He does open up another. So if it's not this opportunity, it's going to be another greater opportunity out there. So I'm glad that that's one of the lessons that you learned. And how does it feel sometimes, when you go in for something and you're excited about it and then you learn that you don't get the part? I mean, how do you all deal with that?
When I had a Tyler Perry film that I was going to go for, I was really excited because he got to do one. I was like, wait, I want to do one. This seems really fun. But then, like, before we went to go to the fitting, they cut my scene. And it was just like, oh, wow. It was just like, I really wanted to do that. But, maybe I'll get another one soon. So it's like, hopefully.
And you still get credit for it, right, if they don't use your scene?
No, because she never filmed. So it was that was the first. She was 10. That was the first time that's happened to her, and she took that. That's when that was our biggest heartbreak, I think, and that's where she got that Bible verse of like when one door closes, another one opens.
I got that from Darman.
Yeah, she was like watching Darman, and she's like, "Oh, I wonder." So, anyways, that's the first time I ever seen her like really cry and be heartbroken about a role because she booked it. She did the work. It was a recurring role on a Tyler Perry show. She was so excited to work with Tyler Perry because Tyler Perry is like really known for opening doors for a lot of people, and she was just so excited. But then they no longer needed her character in that storyline, I guess. So they cut her scene and her character. So she was upset, obviously. But about an hour or two after we had told her, like, you're no longer going to set or whatever, she came back and she said that. She's like, when one door closes, another one opens. And that, like, made me cry. I was like, wow, you're 10 years old teaching me a lesson. Because I was, like, very mad. I was like, I can't believe they do this to little kids. Like, this is so heartbreaking. Why would this industry do this, And here my 10-year-old is teaching me a lesson. Like,
Your mom, and of course you're going to feel emotions.
Correct, yeah. But that was like one of our lessons in this industry of how it's not personal. We've learned along the way. It's nothing personal. It's not. They don't see it as a little kid, auditioning for this role. It's just what they need in that moment for the scene or for the movie or for the TV show or whatever the case is. It's not ever anything personal, even though sometimes we take it that way because we're human. We have feelings, and they work hard. So obviously it hurts when they work so hard and they get that yes for it to then turn into a no. It's like, what the heck? But no, she definitely has a lot of tough skin. She's, had a pilot that didn't get picked up, that she worked with Reno Wilson. But she at least she did get credit for that. So that's on her IMDb. She has the pilot on there, and she worked with Reno Wilson, and Reno Wilson, shout out to you too. He's amazing. He comments on her Instagram always. He sends her messages all the time still. He's amazing.
Shout out to Reno Wilson.
He's amazing to her. He still encourages her. So awesome. And then Tyler Perry thing she got cut from. She did the Rock movie Red One. They cut her scene. She did not get credit for that though.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But then
when God closes one door, when one door closes, God opens another, y'all. So
she did.
And now y'all are Superman and
I
doing.
think one of my scenes one of my things I never get it to do, because
which one?
remember when my dad, the one that had like his thing was going through his skin?
Yeah.
I didn't get to do that movie. They didn't.
It was a TV show.
They said they were gonna send me back, but they never sent me back.
No.
You did go back, honey.
Oh, I did.
Months later, with your dad. But they didn't use all the scene. It's called. I know you were little. You don't remember. It's called. I'll remember in a minute. The TV show. I'll remember.
That's all right.
I'll remember. I'll tell you.
And do y'all have a favorite project that y'all have worked on so far?
My favorite project is Superman.
I was gonna say it must be.
Mine is okay. So it's hard because it's like, wow. Then the director's gonna be like, oh, she didn't like that, but I do like it. I like all of the ones I've done,
But some are more. It's okay.
it's the Lifetime movie that we did was more like, I liked that one more because we were there for 3 weeks. I've got to know them a lot, and like they felt like family to me, so it was like really fun. There.
Is that Wife Stalker?
Wife Stalker, yeah.
Okay.
Livestock.
And I think it just meant a lot to her because it was her first project after all the upset that she was like, I finally get to do something that's going to be on TV and they're not going to cut me kind of thing.
And I'm in it.
Yeah.
And that's one with Keisha and Night Pullen.
Yeah, my favorite people were Keisha, Petroleum, Grace Byers, Trey Byers, and Gigi.
My
I was
favorite.
working with Keisha.
She was amazing.
Oh, okay. She seems
She
like
was really nice. And Grace Byers and Trey Byers were also really nice.
Yeah.
They got us a gift at the end.
I have 3 people that were my favorite Livestocker. One is their director, Ryan. We kept on making jokes and all that. I went on the microphone,
Is he the director?
walkie-talkie. One of the like,
It's okay.
I don't know, I don't know what he is.
Like AJ's like, I'm booked too busy.
It's
y'all,
okay.
So just
Yeah.
Ryan's my favorite.
Who else?
What are the people that gave us the gifts?
Grace Byers
Grace
and
and
Trey.
Byers and Trey Byers. That's it.
Okay. Nice.
That's everybody.
What about the one you, like, went like that too?
Oh, one of the executive
Heck
producers.
no. Oh, that one. Shoot, he should be first.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, he was really
And then Ryan, and then them.
I forgot his name. His name?
You're going to put me on the spot right now.
JJ. TJ.
No?
TJ.
Ty.
Ty.
Walker, one of the executive producers.
He was amazing.
Shout
He's
out
really
to
nice
Ty.
too, yeah.
I'm giving all these good
I know,
shout-outs.
lots of shout-outs.
Both.
Well, Gigi's real name is, we just called him Gigi.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
He's a DP.
So what advice would you all give to other young ones like yourselves who aspire to be actors, you know, because there's some out here
Yeah.
who haven't got the fortunate opportunity like you all to be on these amazing sets so young, and they're looking to get into the business. What advice or bold advice would you give to them?
If you lose out on a TV show, movie, commercial, whatever, just keep trying. Don't give up and be like, I want to quit because of that. Just keep trying, and you'll actually get something, because that happened to me. I lost out on a lot, but then I actually got something. So it's like, yeah.
And that's great you're saying that, because some people think it looks easy. Oh, you know, look at her, she's booking this. But they don't realize what you have to go through behind the scenes to get these amazing roles and opportunities. What about you, buddy? What advice would you give to someone who wants to act?
Probably never give up, because it's a little bit easier when you do the audition, but a little bit harder when you actually do the whole movie.
Yes, so don't give up, y'all. Keep going and keep 'em moving. What makes you both bold?
You can go first. I gotta think of one.
Yeah, I had to think about
So
it.
what makes you courageous? You know, you all are in this
what
industry. Maybe the fact that you just don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. Just like AJ has ADHD. That's just, it can be like,
I was about to say that.
Go ahead, you can say it.
no.
So I have ADHD, so never give up and never give up what you're doing and keep on trying until you get it right.
All
Yeah,
right.
don't. So, like, I think what he's trying to say is, so he has ADHD, and just because you have something that you think might be an obstacle, don't let that stop you from pursuing what you want to do. We thought that that would be an hindrance, and we learned that that's actually his superpower. It actually makes him stand out on set. He really dials in and focuses when it comes to that.
Yeah, when they say action, he's like,
It's in character, right?
Yeah.
All right. And being an overcomer, I love that. Mom, I'm excited. Oh, did you want to add another one?
mine's basically like the movies that I lost out in, just like, don't give up,
Justin,
keep trying. Yeah.
being
Yeah.
resilient.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Mom, I got to talk to you a little bit more
Yes.
because you are definitely the superstar behind these superstars. Like, how do you maintain encouragement for such a? We know the industry can be very, very competitive, and you know it's just really hard to sometimes navigate through such an industry that is just so critical. How do you maintain the encouragement for these young, amazing superstars?
So I think having them in everything that they do helps keep the focus away from acting being the center of everything. Acting is just something else that they do. It's not their whole life. So when they book something, it's a great thing. And it's like, yay, we get to go on set. And it's an additional thing that we get to go do. When they don't book, okay, it's all right. We have dance class to go to and gymnastics and karate, or we have a competition to look forward to. Sometimes they do look forward to things like AJ. Sometimes, like we had a commercial where it was with John Cena that he was so looking forward to because he like wants to meet John Cena so bad, and it was a hefty commercial and we didn't get it. And he kept asking me for like, every day, "Did we get the John Cena commercial? Did we get it?" And I'm like, "No, son." So sometimes there's things like that where I'm like, "No," and I have to just be like, "Sorry, they went to another kid." But it's not like they get upset; they just ask about it a lot. But I think that's kind of what helps keep things in perspective is that they do so many other things that acting isn't the full focus of their life, that it helps keep them balanced and knowing that they're kids. They don't have to have acting to make a living right now.
You shift
they
their
just do it for
focus.
fun, yeah. And they're in competitive sports in that, she does dance and gymnastics, so she's used to disappointment, not always winning first place, not always getting the trophy. So she understands that she's not always going to book the role.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
love that.
yeah. So I think it helps.
And how do you maintain, of course, their humility? Because, of course, there's egos that come, they're in Superman now. So they go around and be like, "Mom, I don't have to take out the trash. I was in the Superman movie." Like, how do you navigate and, and bring them back to, their humble beginnings? Do they have chores?
They do have
Okay.
chores. Yep.
I like
They
that.
have chores every day. She has to do the dishes, their own laundry. He has the trash, their own laundry. They have to pick up certain areas of the house. I've never had to, they're just really humble kids. We try to teach them, to be respectful of everyone. They're not better than anybody else. They don't even tell people that they're actors. A lot of their friends didn't even know that they were.
Yeah. Because I don't tell my friends because I don't want them to just use me because I'm an actress.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Smart.
she wanted people to be her friends for who she was. So actually, a lot of people didn't even know she was an actress till this last year, till her teacher started telling people this past year, like, Elena's in the Superman movie. And even like AJ, I don't even think he tells really anybody
My teacher noticed because I was on the news.
on the news. Yeah. So
So
a lot
when
of
you go
people.
back to
No,
school, I
she
think
knew
with the
that
kids.
not the Superman movie. She knew that I was on Wife Stalker because
Oh.
she saw the news.
Oh, okay.
So maybe when you go back to school, because you
no,
have such a, prominent role, kids are going to be like, wait, I seen you in something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my the new owner at my gymnastics, she was like, "Were you guys in the Superman movie?" I was like, "Yeah."
Signing a little autograph on lunch break. Okay. But yes, I love that.
Yeah.
So what bold legacy do you want your children? Every parent, of course, has goals. Like, how do you want them to navigate in this industry? Like, where do you want to see them at? If you have like any type of goals in mind, because you're pushing them to be ambitious and all of that. What's the bold legacy you want them to leave?
Well, definitely opening up the market for actors that are of our ethnicity, obviously, because we're underrepresented in the industry, but also actors who have ADHD or aren't strong readers, because they're both not very strong readers. That's why they have to memorize their lines, excuse me, earlier and quicker than a lot of people, because some people can cold read, but they both are not very strong readers. So they have to work harder than most actors, would, to do memorization and do studying harder so that they can get the more in-depth of the roles. So just kind of leaving that legacy that just because you aren't either a strong reader or you aren't, of the popular ethnicity right now out in the industry, that you can break through in this industry and be famous one day if that's what you want to do. Or if you just want to do it for fun, you can do a little role here and there and be on Superman or be on a short film or on a commercial, because they've done really fun commercials, like they did Swedish Fish, and he's going to be on a fun little Juicy Juice commercial that's coming out soon. And
Awesome. Yeah, breaking barriers. I love that. And the fact that you pointed out that's what the Bolden experience is about. What should be looked at as an obstacle, you're actually overcoming that obstacle and, using it as a stepping stone to get to your next level. I love that. And didn't know that about you all, and glad that you were willing to be bold enough and share that on here, because,
Yes.
there's other people who are going to listen to this or see this and be like, wow, I can still do that. you know, I can still be successful.
Yes.
What advice would you give to parents? Because they told me the advice they would give to the children, but what advice would you give to parents who want to put their kids in the industry? Because of course there's a lot of scams out here. I was one of those kids when my mom probably is over there looking now, because we got scammed. I was trying to do what they were doing at a young age, and you would go through these agencies and they'd be like, oh, give me this amount of money and I'm going to get you some headshots and we're going to put you on film with Nick Cannon and all these different things. Like, what advice would you give to parents that's trying to put their kids into the industry?
Yeah, well, definitely it doesn't cost money up front, for sure. Doesn't cost anything to get an agent. You do have to pay for headshots, but to get an agent, you don't have to pay anything up front. But I would just say if it's something that your kids are interested in and wanting to do, you too have to have tough skin. And then just do your research, really look into what it is that your kids are getting into, and make sure this is the route you want to go, because it does take a lot of your time. It's very time consuming, not only for your children, but yourself as well. The parents have to do a lot of the work. There's a lot of help making sure that they're ready for their auditions, helping them self-tape, editing their auditions, submitting the auditions, and then managing all the crazy schedule and then getting them on set. So it's a lot. It's a lot for the parents. So I would just say that if it's something that your kid wants to do, that you really understand what you're also getting yourself into, and that you're going to support them fully, because you want to make sure that you're going to be there 100% for your kids.
Absolutely. And Mom, aside from the kids, because we focus a lot on them, what makes you bold?
Oh, wow. What makes me bold is that I'm willing to do and try anything without hesitation, I guess. You give me something, I'm willing to run with it and say, okay, let's try this. Let's see how it goes. We're either going to succeed or we're going to fail, and we'll try it together. I'm not afraid to try something. And I always put my kids first. When I want to I want all four of them, because I do have two other ones that are not here.
Yes.
But I want all four of them to be successful and happy. As a parent, that's what I want for them. So that's what makes me bold, is seeing them be successful and happy in what their dreams are.
All right. And shout out the other two. What's the other two names?
Alyssa and Olivia, and one of them just got married and the other one's engaged.
Congratulations. All the boldness and greatness that's going on. I love it.
And then I can be an aunt.
Yeah.
One day.
Yes. I want to be an aunt.
Be great. Y'all will be great. So we're going to play a little game as we, get into the middle of the segment. And Mom is going to participate as well. So each one of you gets a board.
Before we start the game,
We have a gift for you.
Yeah.
Have gifts for me. Okay.
This is
Awesome. Look at this.
So they wanted to sign the front.
All right. So we got the magazine cover that they did for the Bolden magazine, and they signed. Oh, this is on set from Superman?
Uh-huh.
yes.
Awesome. Congratulations. I get an autograph. Look at me. I'm so famous now. Awesome. Thank you all so much.
You're
I'll
welcome.
definitely make sure I frame this and put it in my little office so I can make sure I see those faces. Beautiful faces every day.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to do the game. It's called Bold Likely. So I'm going to read a scenario, and you're going to tell me which one is most likely to do this, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then Mom, I'm going to have her confirm it, okay?
Okay.
So Mom's going to be over here to confirm it. All right. Who is most likely to forget a line in improv on set? Mom, is that true?
Mm-hmm. AJ.
Okay. AJ. All right. No, that's okay. I forget lines too. Who is most likely to become a director or producer one day? AJ.
That is
So
correct.
AJ, you must be the one that likes to be behind the scenes
He
and ask
does.
all the questions.
When we did
on set.
when we did Lifetime, when we did the Wife Stalker, he
Did the click in front of the camera?
He touched every single equipment on that set. He
I know
was the
that's right.
cameraman. He was the everything. He learned how to do the coloring.
learned how to do the thing is like
The voice,
and
yeah.
action.
AJ said this is going to be a bold experience
Yes.
for me. All right, okay. Who is most likely to come up with a bold TikTok trend or dance after a wrap up? Okay,
Elena. Yeah.
Elena, you have a favorite dance that you do on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's like.
All right. Well, come on. Yes. Okay. Who is most likely to take all the snacks from craft services? AJ. What's your favorite snack on set, AJ?
What is that green thing that I like?
Seaweed.
Seaweed.
Seaweed?
Seaweed.
Hey, I thought you were going to say candy or something. Okay.
I like seaweed.
Yes.
All right. Who is most likely to laugh during a serious scene? AJ. AJ said, I don't have to be serious. I can laugh on set. Who gives the best pep talk before going on set? Alayna. Big sister.
No, me.
He changed his mind. It was Alayna.
All right. Who will most likely cry when the set wraps, when y'all have to go away and the movie is ending? Alayna? Oh. Did you cry on Superman?
No, but I did cry on the lifetime on my Life Stalker.
All right, awesome. Well, give yourselves a hand because y'all
they
are
really proved it, yeah.
amazing. And
Y'all
I'm
matched
just
on every
so
answer.
proud of you. I do want to make an announcement. So if you all don't know, well, let me give you your gifts first. Now, I know you guys probably already have these, so don't laugh at me.
Don't open it. Don't open it.
Everything
Not.
Superman. Now, you can take it out if you want, if you look at it. But I thought about you all. And
I
thought-
don't have this actually.
Yeah,
No.
I don't have this either.
Oh, okay.
This is the only one I have.
Yeah. Well, I wanted you all to have it
I
because
like
you all are definitely
do
superheroes in
not
your
have this
own
yet.
right.
Yeah, I do not have this.
And we're going to take pictures with it today as
Okay.
well because I want to make sure. But I just love you all, and I think you all are just amazing. I was like, I got to get something for you all to just continue the Superman experience. It was just a joy seeing you all starring in that on last week because I went to go see it last Saturday. But I also want to make the announcement. Next year, if you all don't know, I have an award show called the Bolden Awards. Where boldness meets greatness, and we're honoring amazing individuals who have overcome obstacles and adversities while achieving excellence. So next year, May 16th, we're doing the Bolden Awards 2.0, and it's going to be a Nigerian celebration. So we're just going to come in dressed in our Nigerian attire. And I would love to invite you all to be one of my honorees for the Bolden Awards. So you all will be the Bold Dreamer Award honorees. So you will be receiving an award at the awards ceremony here in Atlanta. And the Bold Dreamers is those who are under the age of 21 who are pursuing their careers boldly and making a bold impact in their careers. And I couldn't think of two better individuals because I'm like, you all are out here working, you're in all these amazing things that you're doing, but you're also showing that you can still be young and be courageous and go for your dreams. So if you accept here,
Yes.
all right, and you accept the honoree. I talked to Mom already, but I was like, I got to talk to you on set to make sure you all will receive. So you both will get your individual award as well. And we'll be seeing you at the Bolden Awards 2.0, May 16th, 2026. All right, so congratulations. And y'all are announced my first honorees.
All right.
So that makes y'all even more special. Nobody else have been announced as an honoree yet. So this is exclusively here on the Bolden Experience podcast. All right. Is there anything you want to leave for the viewers? Let them know where they can follow you all on social media and whatever other projects you have coming up. I'm going to give you all the floor.
Well, I'll go first. So you can follow me on Instagram,
At AJ_Bernard10.
and Scoop and 10, and that's about it.
You can follow me on
Instagram at Alayna.Bernard26.
Yes. And the next movie that I have coming up, I already did it, but it's
TV
just
show.
TV show. I already did the movie, but
Show.
I already did the TV show, but
That's all right.
I'm doing it again because
It's the second season.
it's the second season, and it's called The
Advocate.
Advocate, and
Yep. She goes to film next 2 weeks from now to
yeah,
do the second.
not this week, but the next week.
And it's going to be in Florida?
Yeah, in Florida.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. And I'm looking forward to that. Make sure y'all continue to post what you're doing because I'm following Mom. Where can they follow you as well? Because if they want to connect with the children, they got to connect with Mom first.
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram as well at Maggus0706, so MAGGUS 0706.
Yes.
So Mad Gus, GUS like that.
Is it like dad? Next to my dad?
Yes, it's mixed in with dad, yes.
Connecting all the way, bold connection. Thank you all so much for
Thank
taking
you.
that time.
Thank you for having us.
To just be on here. It just warms my heart every time I see what you all are doing and you all just being a part of my bold experience. So I don't take it lightly that you all just come way from Savannah to just come out here to be on the podcast. So thank you. I'm just excited to see you all grow and, flourish into all the greatness that God has for you. Continue to be strong, continue to be bold, nail those auditions and those projects. And I'm cheering y'all on the side over here because I'm excited for what you're doing.
Thank
And I'm
you.
looking forward to honoring you all next year. So we get those bios together and start talking about all the great things that you guys are doing, because we're going to make sure we honor you all in excellence, in Nigerian excellence,
Yes.
on May
Get
16th,
to pick outfits.
2026. So yes, with that being said, I definitely want to thank you all as well. For joining in on the podcast. Our purpose pick today, which we always say a purpose pick, something that really just can ignite your fire. Y'all go check out Superman in the movie theater. It's in any movie theater near you right now. It was released on July 11th. Check it out. You'll be seeing these two famous faces in there. And let's make sure we're supporting them as well. Also, if you haven't received your copy of Differently Able, the book, you could go to www.theboldenexperience.com. This is a book that's really honoring individuals who have special needs, who have been bullied and teased, and their desire is to be normal for a day, see what life is like on the other side, only to discover that their difference truly makes a difference. So pick up your copy today of Differently Able, the book. I was on 11 Alive News and so many other great platforms talking about this book, and we turned it into a musical, and we're looking to bring that musical back as well. I had your kids in mind for that musical too, but I know they were booked and busy, but we're going to talk about it afterwards. My bold challenge for you is to show a bold act of kindness. You know, when you go to the store and you just open the door for someone, or you see someone who needs help with their bags at the grocery store, do something kind for someone else today. That is what really is truly going to bring a lot of bold acts of kindness on this earth, because we need it right now, because we're in a society now where it's just a lot going on, y'all. And a true bold act of kindness will change someone's life. Or give a bold compliment to someone. You know, you just never know who may need it, right? If you would like to be one of our bold sponsors or our bold partners, make sure you go to www.theboldenexperience.com, and you can get all that information on how you can get your business advertised on the Bolden Experience. We do want to announce that we do have the Bolden Awards 2.0, Home Away from Home, which will be debuting here in Atlanta, May the 16th of 2026. I'm excited about this experience. Our hosts will be announced now. We have beloved Dynasty, who's going to be our hostess. I say our hostess with the mostest. And then we're going to have Silas, who's coming all the way from Nigeria to come here to host the Bolden Awards 2.0. Silas So Milky. If you want to have Nigerian attire and you want to dress to impress like these amazing individuals here, make sure you guys contact Silas at stillmilky@gmail.com. He is making all the attire for the Bolden Awards, and he has that Nigerian touch. So y'all want to make sure y'all connect with him because he's doing amazing things. We already announced our Bold Dreamers honorees, and we will be making that official announcement on social media now, since we've already announced that here. So congratulations to AJ and Alayna for being our Bold Dreamers honorees. We're honoring bold individuals all over the world, and they are our first announcement. Last but not least, our Bolden shout out today. We always want to shout out amazing individuals other than Alayna and AJ, who we've been talking about this time. But our Bolden shout out today goes to Johnny Bush. I was able to witness Johnny Bush's amazing production called Good Grief, which was like a musical production, and it was fantastic from beginning to end. He is a bold and creative playwright going on his 17th year anniversary, writing amazing productions. And what Johnny does is take these amazing characters from different projects, infamous characters such as, Florence from the Jeffersons and Dorothy from the Golden Girls, and he put them all in this amazing space together, and they tell this amazing production, and it was fantastic. So shout out to Johnny Bush. He can be reached at Johnnie, JOHNNIE, Bush, BUSCH, Junior, JR1 at yahoo.com. Make sure you guys connect with him on there. We have his information that's popping up on your screen now for if you would like to connect with him. Make sure that you are also taking a look at Good Grief. He's actually trying to bring it back, I think, the end of this year or next year. But shout out to Johnny Bush for being our Bolden shout out of the day. He's an amazing playwright. And we love to shout out bold individuals who are making a bold impact. Finally, you can follow me on the Bolden Experience on Instagram. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Deontay Bolden Productions. Connect with me, vibe with me. It's going to be a bold experience, and I guarantee you'll be inspired on your bold journey. If you would like to be a bold guest, you can email theboldenexperience@gmail.com. Email your story, and you might get on this podcast and be one of my bold guests, just like these amazing bold individuals. With that being said, be bold, be brave, amplify your bold voice so the world has no choice but to experience your greatness. We'll see you on the next one. We're going to continue to be super bold.